There's a conversation most men aren't having, one that's whispered about in locker rooms, joked over in bars, but rarely addressed with the seriousness it deserves. It's the unspoken fear that creeps in as birthdays pass, the quiet dread that something fundamental might be slipping away. We're talking about the intimate connection between a man's overall health and his sexual vitality, a truth so powerful it can redefine how we think about aging, masculinity, and what it means to truly thrive. The hard reality is this: the bedroom doesn't lie. What happens or doesn't happen between the sheets is often the first and most honest report card on a man's physical and mental well-being. That fading stamina, the dwindling desire, the moments of hesitation that weren't there before, these aren't just getting older. They're warning lights on the dashboard of your health, blinking insistently while most of us try to look the other way. Medical research confirms what ancient traditions always knew. Sexual health isn't some isolated function. It's the canary in the coal mine for everything from heart disease and diabetes to depression and chronic stress. Consider the vascular system, those thousands of miles of blood vessels that quite literally keep the lights on. The same plaque buildup that leads to erectile difficulties today predicts heart attacks tomorrow. Harvard studies show that men with erectile dysfunction in their 40s have double the risk of future heart problems. It's not coincidence, it's causation. Your body is sending a message in the only language it knows how. Then there's testosterone, that vital hormone that fuels not just libido, but mental clarity, muscle strength, and emotional resilience. Levels naturally decline about 1% yearly after 30, but modern life accelerates the drop through obesity, sleep deprivation, and endocrine-disrupting chemicals lurking in everything from shampoo to receipts. The result? A generation of men walking through life at half throttle, mistaking pharmaceutical solutions for actual health. But the forbidden truth goes deeper than biology. There's the psychological toll we never discuss, the shame that silences men, the cultural myth that virility equals worth. How many relationships have quietly suffocated because neither partner could voice what was really wrong? How many men swallow their anxiety with whiskey or workaholism rather than face the vulnerable conversation? The statistics sting. Over 50% of men experience some form of sexual dysfunction by age 50, yet fewer than 20% seek help. We'll schedule oil changes for our cars, but ignore our own maintenance lights. The good news? This isn't an inevitable surrender to age. It's a wake-up call with solutions more accessible than most realize. That morning walk you keep putting off? Research shows just 30 minutes daily can boost testosterone as effectively as some medications. The processed foods you grab on the run? Swapping them for zinc-rich oysters, antioxidant-packed berries, and leafy greens can improve circulation better than any magic pill. Even your smartphone habit plays a role. The blue light suppressing melatonin isn't just ruining sleep. It's crushing the overnight testosterone surge critical for morning vitality. Small changes compound dramatically. One study found men who lost just 10% of body weight reported 30% improvement in sexual function. Perhaps most revolutionary is understanding that peak performance starts between the ears. Chronic stress floods the body with cortisol, testosterone's nemesis, while mindfulness practices not only lower stress hormones, but actually enhance sexual satisfaction. The mind-body connection isn't New Age fluff, it's neuroscience. MRI scans prove anxiety literally hijacks the neural pathways meant for pleasure. That's why the most potent performance enhancer might be addressing the emotional baggage we carry, the unresolved trauma, the unexpressed grief, the constant pressure to perform in all areas of life. Real strength isn't ignoring these issues, it's confronting them. This isn't about recapturing youth, It's about claiming the virility that's rightfully yours at any age. History's healthiest cultures understood this intuitively. The Okinawans linked sexual vitality to sweet potato consumption. Mediterranean traditions connected olive oil and fish to longevity in all aspects of life. These weren't primitive superstitions, but intuitive understandings of holistic health we're now proving with modern science. Your grandfather's generation might not have known about nitric oxide pathways, but they knew good food, hard work, and real connection kept a man vital through decades. So where do we go from here? Start by reframing the conversation, not as a crisis to medicate away, but as an invitation to deeper health. Next, physical. Don't dodge the awkward questions. Ask about hormone levels, vascular health, metabolic markers. Track your sleep with the same diligence as your stock portfolio. Most importantly, recognize that sexual health isn't vanity. It's a vital sign, as crucial as blood pressure or cholesterol. Share this video with men you care about, not because they need it, but because someone probably wishes they'd had this conversation with you years ago. The forbidden truth? Great sex isn't just a reward for healthy living, it's the compass pointing you toward it. Your body's been trying to tell you something. Isn't it time you listened?